Hello, fellow readers and YouTubers. This is Poetry Thursday. It also happens to be about a week before Christmas. In the Catholic Church, this is the third week of Advent, or we're close to the end of the third week of Advent. In the Catholic Church, Advent refers to the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas. And so I want to find a poem that discussed this reality or this belief that Christmas is just around the corner, and also that spoke to the sacredness of this particular day, which I think in this very secular time, this very commercialized time we're living in, the sacredness of Christmas is getting forgotten or pushed aside or being lost. The belief among Catholics and Christians is the birth of Jesus Christ marked the moment when God became a human being. And let that sink in for a second. If you've never thought of it before, that's quite a remarkable moment in history. And so I wanted to find a poem that would address this, but address it in kind of a subtle fashion, not in such a way that it would offend those who don't believe or push away people who want nothing to do with this kind of thing. And I think I found a good poem for that. It's a very short poem. It was written by a 20th century monk by the name of Thomas Merton, who was very famous. You may be familiar with his autobiography, The Seven-Story Mountain, where he describes how he went from being a very secular, atheist, privileged young man in the 1930s, and then how he comes to belief in Christianity, and then Catholicism, and then ultimately becoming a monk. He wrote a great deal about Catholic theology and also some of the issues of his day. He's a great writer and a very good poet. And so I found this poem by Thomas Merton. Actually, I found a couple of poems by him. I'm reading this one for today for Advent, and next Thursday will be the day right after Christmas, and I'll be reading another poem by Merton that kind of deals with that moment after the birth of Christ. But anyway, this is the first one. This is called Advent. Charm with your stainlessness these winter nights, skies, and be perfect. Fly vivitor in the fiery dark, you quiet meteors, and disappear. You, moon, be slow to go down. This is your full. The 4 white roads make off in silence toward the 4 parts of the starry universe. Time falls like manna at the corners of the wintry earth. We have become more humble than the rocks, more wakeful than the patient hills. Charm with your stainlessness these nights in Advent, holy spheres, while minds as meek as beasts stay close at home in the sweet hay, and intellects are quieter than the flocks that fed by starlight. Oh, pour your darkness and your brightness over all our solemn valleys, you skies, and travel like the gentle Virgin toward the planet's stately setting. Oh, full white moon, as quiet as Bethlehem. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone.